You guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and talk about this story that's going viral all over social media. A lot of people wanted me to cover it. Basically what happened is that the police in Ohio, they recently released a disturbing photo of a man and a woman overdosing on heroin while their 4-year-old son is looking bewildered in the back seat. He has no idea what's going on, and both his parents are just passed the fuck out in the front seat. The guy who was driving, he's 47-year-old James Accord. The woman who's passed out next to him is 50-year-old Rhonda Pask. So what happened is that the police department decided to take to Facebook. They posted the picture, and this is what they said. The city police department recently responded to a call of an incapacitated driver. Attached are the photos from the scene along with the actual police report. The city administration works hand in hand with our Men in Blue to combat this epidemic, and together with the law director, we have made the decision to release the attached. We felt it necessary to show the other side of this horrible drug. We feel we need to be the voice for the children caught up in this horrible mess. This child can't speak for himself, but we are hopeful his story can convince another to think twice about injecting poison while having the child in their custody. We are well aware that some may be offended by these images, and for that we are truly sorry, but it's time that this non-drug using public sees what we are now dealing with on a daily basis. The poison is known as heroin and has taken a strong grip on many communities, not just ours. The difference is we are willing to fight the problem until it's gone. If that means we offend a few people along the way, we are prepared to deal with that. So once they posted the picture, a lot of folks were upset, and they're like, you're showing the little boy's face, and this is so disgusting, and how dare you show these people overdosing. So a lot of people were in their feelings, honey. Let me go ahead and show you guys a news report. Go ahead and check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Also tonight, a local police department taking some heat for posting graphic photos of a couple overdosing on drugs. Good evening, everyone. Police say they did it to drive home a serious and growing problem in this area, heroin addiction.
Ralph Iannati brings us the story new at 11. Ralph.
Yeah, thanks very much, Susan. Overnight, a couple of photos posted by police on the East Liverpool, Ohio police Facebook page have become the face of the drug overdose epidemic that is sweeping across the country. The photographs are shocking. A 47-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman slumped over in an SUV unconscious. The East Liverpool Police Department says the couple overdosed on suspected heroin laced with fentanyl. In the back seat of the vehicle, the man's 4-year-old son. Police blurred out the child's face before posting the pictures on their Facebook page.
Sometimes the truth is graphic, and these pictures are the truth.
It's sad, but honestly, people need to realize what's going on.
I felt awful for the family and the poor little kid. That's what broke my heart.
On their Facebook page, police were blunt about the photos they posted. They said, it's time the non-drug using public sees what we are dealing with on a daily basis. We are well aware some may be offended by these images, and for that, we are sorry. We feel it necessary to be the voice for children caught up in this horrible mess. East Liverpool is a city of 11,000 and a police department of 17 full-time officers. The war on drugs here is a 7-day-a-week nonstop battle.
You know, we're in the tri-state area. We're a mile from Pennsylvania and West Virginia, where we're standing at right now. So if you want to run from the police in Ohio, you jump across the bridge. You want to run to Pennsylvania, you run up the road.
Along the Ohio River, just a stone's throw from East Liverpool, the drug epidemic continues to cast a long, dark shadow. Here in Beaver County, as elsewhere, the numbers keep rising. In Beaver County, so far this year, 44 confirmed fatal drug overdoses. Another 30 ODs are still under investigation. The Beaver County coroner says there were 3 fatal overdoses just this week, 3 last week, and 5 the week before that. Last month alone, Beaver County witnessed 55 non-fatal suspected heroin overdoses. Back in East Liverpool, officials are hoping the photos they put on their Facebook page will get people's attention.
There are people in this community who don't know how bad our heroin problem was. They do now.
Now, Alan told me at last count, those 2 photos have been viewed more than 2.5 million times. And he says there's been some negative backlash to the photo posting, including even a few death threats aimed at him, the police, and the mayor. I'm Ralph Iannati.
watch the news report. And like I said, even on the Facebook page, you saw a lot of folks making excuses and say, you know, how dare you guys exploit, you know, the problems of a heroin user? How dare you guys exploit them passing out? It's not right. It's not okay. And, you know, I'm really bothered with how weak we are as a nation. BBC literally shows pictures of dead bodies in the street during wartime and during natural disasters, but we're upset because the police decide to post a picture of this damn trailer trash couple passed out. If they cared so much about their damn son, guess what? Their stupid asses would not be shooting up heroin, nor would they be fucking driving a vehicle and passing out. So at that point in time, they didn't give a shit about their son. So why are people mad at the police for posting a picture? They had no shame fucking passing out in the middle of the street while their son was sitting there looking bewildered. People are so damn sensitive, it makes no sense. So you guys are more upset about the child's face being shown, these fucking heroin addicts being shown, as opposed to their behavior. You know, I think people need to see the real ramifications of what drug use does to people. You know, when you see black crackheads on YouTube and shit like that, I never see people in the comment section saying, hey, don't show their face. A lot of people who were complaining and saying this were white. Let me keep it 100. And I think they're offended because this is a reflection of the white community. And it's showing the white community is not, you know, crystal clear, pure, and pristine. You know, people have issues in every community, not just the black, not just the white, not just the Hispanic. I think why some people are so offended is because this is basically showing a mirror to what's going on in some white communities, because a lot of people want to front and act like there is no drug use in the white community, and you know there is no issues, and all the issues are only in the black community, and people would rather have the mirror facing on the black community and showing all the black communities' social ills and everything else. But once the mirror is painted towards another community, now it's an issue. I have absolutely no problem with them showing that child's face. I think they should have showed the child's face because, again, this is the raw image. You know, people are like, well, what about when he gets old and he goes to school? Why are people acting like he's the damn, you know, perpetrator? He didn't do anything wrong. He's a victim. If anybody makes fun of him once he goes to school, they're just assholes. He is the victim. Nobody is making fun of this child. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you feel bad for this child. Hell, I want to adopt the damn child and bring him into my home and take care of him. You know, I never once looked at this and was like, oh my God, this is so stupid. You know what I mean? What about when he goes to school? Why would people clown him? They might clown his parents for being dumbasses. At the end of the day, they would have found out who the child was anyways, because the parents' pictures are being blasted on national television. So I'm sure people in the area would have been able to put two and two together to realize that was a little boy in the backseat any dang on way. The problem is that a lot of people don't want to be reminded of the real shit that a lot of good police officers have to deal with on a daily basis. So instead of bitching and complaining about what the police is doing wrong, you guys need to tell them thank you. You know, at the end of the day, I'm glad that this child was found. I'm glad that he's now safe. And these people need to be in jail. You know, this is ridiculous. If they really cared about their child, they would not be putting their child in harm's way. So I don't feel bad for them. And if anything, you guys should be thanking the police because they actually saved these people. Because if you read the police report, it states that both of them were literally on the verge of dying. They were both turning blue. Had they not been given injections to reverse the overdose, they would have surely died. So these parents are shitty parents. They do not deserve to have this kid. And I think instead of people being so fucking offended at what the police did, they need to be more offended by these shitty parents choosing to get high with their child in the car. To me, that's way more offensive than seeing the little boy's face. But again, that's just my opinion. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. Once again, concerning this viral picture, do you feel like the police department is wrong and they're exploiting this family? Or do you feel like all the people complaining need to have a tall glass of what? Shut the fuck up, okay? So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.